Hello guys, hope everyone's okay. So this is the second of our swan updates, and this one is a short one from our first reserve, which we're going to call Grebe Lake, and we're going to call it that through the spring and summer so everybody keeps up to date with what's going on here. We've now got two swan pairs. Frank and Francine are the first pair, and we have a new pair, Snowy and Blanche, which will become apparent during this video. It really is all happening. Well guys, Frank and Francine are back on their small mare. Interesting. So this is where they raised two seed nets. But both of them didn't survive until adulthood. The nest is just in those rushes on the left, or where their nest site was. So we'll see if they nest in the same place. Wondered why they weren't back on this little mare, but now they are. Okay, so this is interesting. Our little mare on our main reserve, and this is either Frank or Francine. Can't quite see until a bit too far away to make out until they come up, obviously. But this is where last year the nest was for these pair. The funny thing is, there was two of them on the mare last time we were up here, and only one now. So where is the second swan? Is the female on the nest? We'll have to go and have a look. Okay, we've got a swan nest. So interestingly, about 3 or 4 days after we found our nest on the second reserve here, Frank and Francine, and there's Francine on the nest on the first reserve, almost exactly the same spot where they nested last year. Great to see. So here's a picture I took last year with a heron looking very interested over Francine's nest. This was taken on the 28th of April. So we think, based on when the cygnets were hatched last year, that this year's nest is at least 2.5 weeks earlier than last year. You can sort of see that from the vegetation. Hopefully they haven't nested too early because of the warm weather we had, because it's been very cold in the last few days. So here is Frank. He's now patrolling this small mare, and Francine is on the nest. Fantastic. Alright Frank, how are you? Must be quite nerve-wracking waiting for your young ones. She looks like she's found the same place as last year, which is good. Let's see if we can get a film just through these trees. Can't quite see. Difficult, isn't it? I don't know if this camera's going to pick it up. There's obviously all these branches in the way. There she is. Okay, there's a better view. There she is. So quite low down, quite far out in the lake. We really hope she's going to be able to raise some cygnets this year. This is where we know there have been mink in the past, and those things can easily take eggs and cygnets. Where are they? Look, that sun's still out and it's still snowing. Crazy weather. Thing is, yeah.
I can't get them hold up.
Thing is, you got the snow. You know, lots of the birds have been nesting now. Look at those swans on those swans. How white they look in the.
It's quite a pretty scene really, because you've got the sun as well.
Yeah. Ah, look at that out there. There's a bird on the swan on the bank.
Yeah, I see.
Here's the normal location for Max and Edith. Not a sign of them. Ooh, sorry about this. Keep the noise down, Claude. Look at this. We have nesting. Fantastic.